Stop blaming motivation. That's your first mistake. Every time you say, "I'm too lazy," what you're really saying is, "I'm addicted to comfort." Motivation is fleeting, comes and goes like a wave, and relying on it is the equivalent of trying to drive a car on fumes. The truth is, most men today are not lazy, they're undisciplined. And being undisciplined is a choice. A brutal, inconvenient choice, but still a choice. You're choosing short-term pleasure over long-term results, over the life you keep imagining while scrolling on your phone in bed. We live in an era where dopamine is cheap, abundant, and relentless. Every ping of your phone, every new post, every endless video scroll triggers your brain's reward system. Dopamine floods in, giving you the illusion of satisfaction, but it's temporary, hollow, and addictive. Your brain starts craving this overstimulation more than actual progress. You wake up with a list of goals in your head and spend the day stuck in a comfort loop, chasing hits of cheap pleasure instead of building your life. Understanding that this is happening isn't shame, it's awareness. The moment you see the trap is the moment you can start breaking free. It's time to wake up. Stop saying you're lazy. Accept that you're undisciplined, but understand that undiscipline is fixable. This isn't about self-hate. It's about brutal honesty. The guy who achieves greatness doesn't wait for motivation. He creates structure, routines, and conditions in which discipline becomes easier than giving in to comfort. The question is, are you willing to take that responsibility, or will you let the dopamine addiction dictate your life? Your environment and habits are the silent architects of your mediocrity. Modern men are trapped in what I call the comfort loop. This is the invisible cycle where comfort becomes a drug and avoidance becomes a lifestyle. You get home, you lie down, you scroll through social media, watch Netflix, binge eat, and tell yourself you'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes because the loop strengthens with every iteration. Every time you choose comfort over action, your brain reinforces the pattern. Overstimulation makes you numb to effort. Hard work feels exhausting, discipline feels unnatural, and pain feels unbearable because you've conditioned yourself to avoid it. Your mind has been rewired to expect instant gratification, and as a result, everything that requires delayed reward seems torturous. Want to go to the gym? Too much effort. Want to cold approach a girl or learn a new skill? Too much discomfort. But here's the kicker. This discomfort is exactly what forges strength. Discipline is forged in the fire of effort, not in the soft glow of a phone screen. Recognizing the comfort loop is essential. You have to see it for what it is, a slow, silent killer of potential. Most men mistake lethargy for laziness, but lethargy is a symptom, not the cause. The cause is overstimulation, the addiction to easy dopamine hits, and the avoidance of anything that actually challenges you. Once you understand the mechanics of this loop, the next step becomes simple but brutal. You must reset your system, your habits, and your mindset. No excuses, no shortcuts. Here's the reset plan, brutal but necessary. Step 1, your sleep. Stop scrolling until 2 a.m. Sleep isn't just rest. It's repair. When you sleep properly, your brain clears out toxins, your hormones normalize, and your capacity for discipline skyrockets. Step 2, the gym. Nothing rewires your brain for action like putting your body through controlled pain. The iron doesn't lie. You will leave every session exhausted, sweaty, and alive. But more importantly, your mind will start craving challenge instead of comfort. Step 3, cold exposure. Cold showers or plunges train your mind to endure discomfort. Discipline isn't just physical, it's mental. The moment you embrace pain voluntarily, the trivial discomforts of life stop controlling you. Step 4, cold approach. Yes, talk to strangers, face rejection, feel fear in its raw form. Rejection rewires your brain to respect action over avoidance. Step 5, skill building. Pick one skill and go deep. Learn, practice, and master. Each small victory compounds, creating momentum that becomes unstoppable. This isn't a checklist for convenience. It's a system designed to break you free from dopamine dependence and comfort addiction. Implementing even one of these steps consistently will shift your baseline. Combine all 5, and you create a life that doesn't rely on motivation at all. You'll become a man who acts because it is natural, not because you feel like it. The truth is brutal. Modern society is engineered to keep you weak. You've been conditioned to be overstimulated, over-entertained, and under-challenged. Every app, every video, every social media notification is a tiny chain keeping you tethered to distraction. Your brain isn't lazy. It's overworked with meaningless inputs. Every hour spent consuming entertainment that gives zero return is an hour you could have spent building your body, your skills, or your social presence. Your ancestors didn't have a choice to live in a dopamine storm. They had to hunt, fight, and create to survive. Modern men, however, can avoid real discomfort for decades, lying in the illusion of comfort, mistaking survival for life. Discipline today is a superpower because it is rare. The men who master it don't just win. They dominate the social, financial, and romantic arenas because they operate in a world of men addicted to comfort. Understanding why you struggle isn't an excuse. It's knowledge. Knowledge of the system that's working against you. And knowing the system is the first step to hacking it. Once you embrace this reality, excuses lose their power. Your problems aren't external, they're internal. Not laziness, not lack of opportunity, not society. They're your undisciplined responses to the world. Everything you want requires effort. Every meaningful achievement requires discipline, consistency, and pain endurance. The sooner you accept this, the sooner you can break free. Discipline is your weapon. Motivation is a mirage. Motivation whispers when the mood is right, but discipline pushes when you feel like quitting. Discipline is showing up when the dopamine is gone, when the comfort loop is screaming, when every cell in your body wants to stop. The men who win in life don't wait for feelings. They create systems that make them unstoppable regardless of how they feel. Start small. Conquer mornings, master routines, embrace pain voluntarily. Each disciplined action compounds into momentum, and momentum compounds into results. Cold showers, gym sessions, skill mastery, daily action, and rejection training, they're not optional. They are mandatory if you want to break free from the illusion of laziness. Every time you choose comfort, you reinforce weakness. Every time you choose discipline, you reinforce freedom. Your life isn't about luck, talent, or motivation. It's about what you do when no one is watching, when the world isn't cheering, and when the comfort loop is whispering for you to quit. That is where greatness is forged. You're not lazy, you're undisciplined. And now, the choice is yours. Continue blaming motivation, or embrace the brutal, liberating truth and reclaim control over your life.